automobiles, commonly known as cars. These self-propelled machines were created to fulfill our transportation needs and more. These four-wheeled machines are incredible technological marvels, whisking us away on our daily commutes. They are a blend of engineering brilliance, design artistry, and practical utility. Hey there! Today I'll be starting a new series on how cars work. Introducing Engineered. With this series, I'll be giving a deep dive into the working of these marvels of engineering, from internal combustion to electric drivetrains, from daily drivers to race machines. Everything automotive will be explained right here. So do stay tuned and hop in for the ride. This is AUTOMATA. So to start, why don't I begin with a little history? Now, if I were to ask, who made the first car? Many, without batting an eye, would easily say Old Man Benz, right? Well, not exactly. While Mr. Benz did make the first modern car, he didn't make the first self-propelled vehicle. The earliest recorded concept of a self-moving vehicle came from Ferdinand Verbiest, a Flemish Jesuit missionary in China. Around 1672, he created a small steam-powered car, a toy really, for the then Kangxi Emperor. This model, described in his manuscript, Astronomer Europaea in 1681, described it as about 65 centimeters long and couldn't carry anything substantial. But it is widely regarded as the first steam-powered vehicle. Interestingly, Verbiest is also credited with the earliest mentions of the word motor in its modern sense. It is said that with a full load of coal, the car could move for over an hour. Not bad for a toy car, actually. The first usable car didn't come until almost 100 years later, thanks to
Nicolas Joseph Cugnot,
a French inventor. Between the years 1770 and 1771, he built the
fardier à vapeur,
considered the first real automobile. It was a front-wheel, direct-drive, steam-powered vehicle producing around 12 horsepower. It had two wheels at the back and up front one, where the horse would have normally been. But instead of a saddle, the front supported a massive steam boiler and a driving mechanism. It could reportedly move at a speed at around 3.6 kilometers an hour. But it had its issues. The poor weight distribution made it unstable. I mean, look at the thing. With that much weight up front, of course it's going to be unstable. The boiler had to be reignited every 15 minutes. I mean, that was actually so bad even in its time. That was one of the lowest efficiencies of a steam boiler back then, which meant it had a limited speed and limited distance. And also, on the side note, it may have caused the world's first car accident actually. The second prototype allegedly crashed into a wall, the Paris Garden or the Arsenal walls, depending on whichever source you're referencing from, and Cugnot was said to have been arrested and convicted for dangerous driving. And that's a first. And now we move on to Old Man Benz, who built the first practical and modern car. Fueled by his passion for designing horseless carriages and inspired by his fondness of bicycles, Carl Benz created a three-wheeled automobile powered by a four-stroke engine of his own design, mounted between the rear wheels. He completed it in 1885 and called it the Benz Patent Motorwagen. After a few crashes and modifications, the Motorwagen was put on sale in 1888, making it the first commercially available car in history. And now, here's a cool fact for the women out there. His wife, Bertha Benz, stole one of his vehicles with their sons and drove 105 kilometers from Mannheim to Pforzheim to visit her grandmother and, of course, market her husband's invention. Along the way, Bertha became the first female driver to complete a long-distance journey and a brilliant on-the-road troubleshooter at that. Here's what she did. She cleared a blocked fuel line using her hairpin, diagnosing and fixing a failed delivery problem with the only tool available, a hair accessory. She insulated a frayed ignition wire with her hat pin, preventing misfires or electrical failure in an era before proper wiring insulation. She purchased Ligroin, a petroleum solvent, at a pharmacy to refuel the car, the world's first recorded fuel stop. And of course, she's credited with the design of the first brake pads actually. She asked a blacksmith to repair the brake pad lining, worn from use, and marking the first recorded brake service on a car. Now, Bertha wasn't just driving or tagging along and like, oh, I'm just a girl when the cars broke down. She was actively maintaining, marketing, and engineering on the go. I mean, real shout out to Bertha. For a time when women's education was to be a concept, she actively stepped up and showcased her prowess in this field of technology and engineering. She's the real deal. To all the car guys out there, get yourself a woman like Bertha, armed with a hairpin and a no-nonsense attitude for car breakdowns. Well, that's all I have for now. A brief rundown on the history of cars. Next time, we'll be looking at some basic car terminologies and lingo you need to understand. So things like what is front-wheel drive, what is rear-wheel drive, all those kind of languages will be explained in the next video. So that'll be all for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you have anything to say or share, drop a comment below. And if you're interested in following along in this journey, do hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in seeing more Automata related content, you can follow the Instagram page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Well, do note I haven't been so active recently because of my internship and of course planning this video. So I do hope to get back in the swing of things soon. And speaking of internship, you can follow my Telegram channel as well. I leave daily snippets on my experience of the day at the auto workshop I'm currently interning at. So everything from automotive, diagnostics to maintenance and repairs. You can catch all the gist there in the Telegram channel. So that'll be all for now. See you in the next video.